good evening, and welcome to Weird-O-Rama. I am your host, Victor Von Psychotron, and all of us at Weird-O-Rama will always strive to bring you the creepy,
choking me,
the strange, and of course, the weird.
You see, boys and girls, space binoculars are lots of fun.
Tonight, we have another double feature for you, comprised of 2 episodes of the 1940s cliffhanger serial, The Green Hornet, and 2 strange things from the world of television, an episode of Space Patrol, and an episode of Tales of Tomorrow, both from 1953. So, lock all of your doors and windows, turn off all of your lights, sit back, have a cup of tea, and enjoy our double feature.
Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol. Brought to you by the Checkerboard Super Cereals, Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, and Good Hot Ralston.
Commander Corey.
Yes.
Is your cadet handling your battle cruiser all by himself?
Yes, we haven't got time to stop and chat now.
Oh, yes, we do. You're going to have plenty of time to chat.
Stand by for exciting action on Space Patrol in just 1 moment. Last time today for space binoculars. Last time today for space binoculars. Yes, sir, gang. Today's the last time we can offer you these wonderful new official Space Patrol space binoculars. Man, oh man, they're terrific. Just listen to what this boy had to say when he got his space binoculars.
Wowee! Buzz Corey was right. These aren't flimsy little goggles. These are great big binoculars. Gosh, look at that shine. Let's see now. The commander said you just slip them over your head, like this, and you're all set. Boy, they fit swell. And now I can see what's going on way off in the distance. Jumping Jupiter. I can read that sign way over there. I never could before. And boy, oh boy, I can look right in Johnny's house. He's eating his breakfast. And wow, I can see the cars so close up on 5th Street. And I can even tell what kind they are. And there's a bird up in the top branches of that tree. And there's a squirrel up there, too. Say, I'm going to have lots of fun with you, space binoculars. Why, you're just like a pair of magic eyes. You make everything in the distance look a lot larger and clearer, just like it was real close to me. Be sure to get a pair, gang. They're terrific.
But remember, today is the last time we can make this offer. So, to get these, get this. Instant Ralston. Then, with your name and address, send 25 cents in coin and an Instant Ralston box top to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. This offer good only in the USA and may be withdrawn at any time. That's Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter lies the asteroid belt, a mass of numerous, small, irregularly shaped bodies describing an elliptical orbit around the sun. Because the asteroid belt poses the threat of collision to any spaceship venturing within its bounds, all interplanetary travel is routed around the belt in a safer, though considerably longer course between Mars and Jupiter. However, making its way through the treacherous field of rocks is a private space car chartered for an illegal flight from Mars to Jupiter.
Districts were off an average of 2 1/4%. In short, your gross inefficiency has cost the Henderson Company over $500,000 credits, in the last quarter alone. Pilot, can't you get any more speed out of this ship? Therefore, sails must be stepped up, or there'll be some drastic changes made. Here, take this thing.
Yes, sir. Shall I file this tape with the others for the meeting, sir?
Naturally, naturally.
Yes, sir, Mr. Henderson.
What's the matter with you, pilot? Why are we going so slow?
Because we're flying through the asteroid belt, Mr. Henderson.
Don't tell me something I already know. Why do you think I paid you an extra 1,000 credits?
Take the shortcut through the belt, Mr. Henderson.
Exactly. Lowell, tell Mr. Mallon what I expect when I spend good money for something.
What you always say, Mr. Henderson. Services rendered for money expended.
In other words, Mr. Mallon, don't expect to get paid if you cause me to be late for my meeting on Jupiter.
We'll be late for more than a meeting if we get hit.
What are you mumbling about? I don't like people who mumble. Speak up, Mr. Mallon. If you have anything to say, say it.
You know what a meteoric cloud is, Mr. Henderson?
Naturally, naturally. Everyone does.
Well, there are lots of them in the asteroid belt. Big chunks of rock, collections of debris. Very dangerous to fly through.
Don't borrow trouble, Mr. Mallon. We won't worry about a meteoric cloud until we see one.
Let's start worrying, mister, because we've been in the middle of one for the last 5 minutes.
I knew we shouldn't come this way. It was too dangerous.
Shut up! What happened? What hit us?
What do you think hit us? Chunk of asteroid.
Blundering fool. I'm paying you a good price to get me to Jupiter. And if you don't get me there on time, I'll see that you lose your license. I have influence.
Don't have any influence on this ship. Not anymore.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about me paying for this because you've got to start worrying about collecting. Just worry about whether any of us are going to get out of this alive.
What did you say?
Use your influence now, Mr. Henderson. See if you can arrange for some ship to pick up our distress signal. Oh, we've still got enough air.
Central Communications Terra calling Space Patrol Flagship Terra 5. Central Communications Terra calling Space Patrol Flagship Terra 5.
Cadet Happy aboard Terra 5. Go ahead, Central Communications Terra.
Happy, this is Tonga. We just picked up an emergency distress signal, and according to SOP, the commander's supposed to be notified right away.
Right, Tonga. I'll take it down. Do you have a triangulation report on the signal yet?
Yes, I'll read it to you. Mars-Jupiter orbit, 4th quadrant.
Mars-Jupiter orbit, 4th quadrant.
Vector 017 degrees, 12 degrees high.
Vector 017 degrees, 12 degrees high. Got it. Have you picked up any direct communications?
No, but we're sending them a constant signal. But here's something else you better tell the commander.
Go ahead.
According to our electronic plotter, the distress signal is coming from the middle of the asteroid belt.
Tonga, what's the nearest patrol unit to the area?
Mars Unit 81, Commander. They're over 70,000 DUs away.
Right. Smoking rockets, Commander. How could a ship get in the middle of the asteroid belt? Anybody would fly in there ought to have their head examined.
Tell Tonga to have all units disregard distress signal.
Yes, sir. You mean we're going to go in there?
We're closer than Unit 81. Don't worry. We can have our heads examined later.
How much longer do we have to wait in this tub?
Until some rescue ship picks up our distress signal.
Now, why don't they do it? That's what the Space Patrol's getting paid for.
I understand the Space Patrol is very efficient in these matters.
And you're being paid to keep your mouth shut. What do you know about it anyway?
Nothing, Mr. Henderson. Nothing at all, sir.
Go back there and get me a drink of water. Make yourself useful.
Yes.
And you, see what you can do about speeding things up. Get on that spacer pole. Get a little action here.
No, if you weren't so busy being a big shot, you'd realize we didn't have any power. Just the emergency battery pack for our distress signal, that's all.
I promise you, Malin, this impudence will cost you your license.
What license? When the Space Patrol finds out I flew passengers into a restricted area, I'm not going to have any license anyway.
That'll serve you right.
Water. Oh,
You stupid, clumsy fool!
terribly sorry, sir.
You better simmer down, Big Shot. Save your energy while you can.
What do you mean, while I can?
Well, take a look at this. It's a bottle of oxygen. It's what we're breathing now. After this one's gone, there isn't any more.
Space car ahead, Commander. About 5 degrees starboard. There's no power. But it doesn't seem to be too badly damaged.
Good. We'll pull in right over them. Put magnetic coupling on standby.
Right. Coupling on standby, sir.
Direct me in.
Right. One half DU. Standby. Cut rockets.
Lower the coupling, Happy. I'll go aboard.
Yes, sir.
They've come. We're going to be rescued.
I have eyes. It's about time they got here. The idea. The Space Patrol endangering our lives in this way. When I get to Jupiter, the first thing I'm going to do is have the Space Patrol investigate it.
Why don't you shut up?
Everyone all right in here?
No thanks to you. What took you so long getting here?
You the pilot?
Yeah, I'm the pilot.
You understand, of course, you'll be held to answer for bringing passengers into this area.
Yeah, I know.
Cadet Happy calling Commander Corey.
Commander?
Yes, Happy.
Commander, we'd better hurry. This stuff is getting thicker than the tail of a comet. Some of those pieces are coming too close.
Right, Hap. Okay, one at a time, up to the magnetic coupling as fast as you can.
Oh, Commander Corey.
Yes.
Is your cadet handling your battle cruiser all by himself?
Yes, we haven't got time to stop and chat now.
Oh, yes, we have. You're going to have lots of time to chat. Can't say very much for the company, though.
What's the meaning of this?
All right, stand over there, all of you. Your miniature space phone, Commander. Cadet Happy, this is Malin, pilot of the ship. Commander Corey wants you to come aboard immediately. You get the picture, Corey?
Yes, Malin. I get the picture.
Corey, do something. It's your duty to protect us from this.
I got here as soon as I could, Commander. Uh-oh.
Malin thinks he's going to abandon all of us on this derelict, Happy.
That's right. This way there won't be any witnesses. I keep my license and stay in business.
Now, wait a minute, Malin. Don't do anything too hasty. You don't want to leave me here because I can pay you. Take me with you. I'll make you rich. Don't leave me here.
Out of my way, big shot. I'm leaving.
As I said before, one at a time, up to the magnetic coupling.
I'll go first. Out of my way.
Rockets, Commander. A big boulder just knocked our magnetic coupling loose. Our ship's drifting away.
Hi, gang. Know what I've been looking at through my space binoculars? See if you can guess. I'm looking at 2 official Space Patrol items, and they're both bite-sized. Have you guessed what they are? Well, here's another hint. They help to supercharge you. Now, I know you guessed the answer. Take a look with me. I'm looking at the super cereals, Wheat Chex and Rice Chex. Only cereals in the universe with that modern bite-sized design. And boy, they're the swellest tasting cereals in the universe, too. Try them today. The super cereals that help to supercharge you. Wheat Chex, Rice Chex. Here's something else super, too. Tell you how to get a pair at the end of today's program. Space Patrol Space Binoculars. And now, back to Space Patrol.
Checked all the lockers. There's only one spacesuit aboard. That's it.
It's another thing Malin will have to answer for.
It's going to be awful dangerous out there with nothing but a spacesuit to protect you against that debris.
It's the only way we can get our ship back.
Are you sure you won't let me go instead, sir?
You'll have your work cut out for you here. It'll be up to you to ration the oxygen. There's only about 15 minutes left. Make it last. Keep your gun handy. You might need it. Cadet Happy's in charge now. He knows what to do. Remember, your one chance of survival is to follow his orders.
It's kind of stuffy in here already.
Cadet.
Yeah?
Turn up the oxygen a little higher.
Sorry. Stays like it is.
I can't breathe this way.
You can't waste it. Has to last.
It's my ship. It's my oxygen.
Your ship and everything aboard is in the custody of the Space Patrol. So just settle back and relax. We've got a long wait ahead of us.
This is my oxygen. It's mine.
Thanks to him, we just wasted about 5 minutes worth of oxygen. So take it easy. You better stay where you are.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Save your strength. There's nothing to talk about.
I have money. Lots of money.
Forget it.
Just one deep breath of pure oxygen. That's all I want. I'll pay you.
You better save your money for your old age.
I'll make you rich. 50,000 credits. Just for you, cadet. And think of it. 50,000 credits.
It won't work.
100,000. Nothing to worry about the rest of your life. Think, cadet.
I am thinking.
100,000 credits. Think of it.
You wouldn't like what I'm thinking. Now get this straight. This oxygen has to last all four of us until the commander gets back. And no one gets any more than the next man. Your money's no good here, Mr. Henderson, so just quit trying.
No. Put that gun down. I order you to drop it.
You order me. That's all you've ever done, is order me around. You treat me like an animal. You rob me of my own self-respect.
I'll make it up to you, Lowell. I'll give you anything you want.
Drop that gun. Everything's all right now?
No, it isn't. I shot them.
What?
I shot Henderson and the pilot. They were trying to steal my oxygen. I shot them.
Give me the gun.
No, I shot them. You'll arrest me. I'll shoot you too.
You'll never get away with it. Any more than Milan did.
I can fly a ship. I'll get away.
You haven't got the strength. You're tired, Lowell. You're very weak. You could never climb all the way up to the other ship. You need some oxygen, Lowell. I have some here. Nice, cool oxygen.
Give it to me.
Sure.
Breathe deeply, happy boy. Gotta hurry. Our luck can't last much longer.
Security, this is Tonga. I still haven't heard a word from them since they went into the asteroid belt. Yes, I'm worried too. SES has reported several more big meteoric clouds in that area. Yes, I will. I'll try to reach him now.
Central Communications, Terra 5.
Commander, what happened? We were getting worried.
We just cleared the asteroid belt.
Are you and Happy all right?
Yes, we're all right. Hap's making our 3 passengers comfortable. Had to bring 2 of them to Medical Science Center. They got in the way of light paralyzer ray charges. Not too serious. I'll tell you all about it when we get back to Terra.
Right, Commander. I'll notify security that you're safe.
Thanks, Tonga. Corey out. Happy? Is everything all right back there?
Yes, sir. But Lowell is still telling off his boss, Mr. Henderson.
Oh, what's Henderson doing?
Oh, he's not doing anything, Commander. He's still out from the ray gun blast and can't hear him. Ha!
Stand by for a preview of next week's exciting action, immediately following this important message for all you space patrollers. The last time. The last time. The last time. Yes, sir, boys and girls, today is the last time we can offer you the greatest value in the history of Space Patrol. The last time we can offer you a pair of these terrific Space Patrol space binoculars. The last time we can tell you how much fun they are. The last time we can show you how they make everything in the distance look bigger, closer, clearer. Yes, this is the last time, gang, so be sure to send for your Space Patrol space binoculars today. Take a look with me through my space binoculars, and you can see for yourself how much fun they are. You just slip them over your head like this and wear them. Now, here's the scene without space binoculars. Here it is with space binoculars. Without space binoculars. With space binoculars. Without space binoculars. With space binoculars.
You see, boys and girls, space binoculars are lots of fun. The binoculars you get will be exactly like the ones I wear. Now, this is the biggest offer we've ever made on Space Patrol, and it's one item I want all of you to send for. So don't wait. Send for it now. This is the last time we can make this offer.
To get a pair, buy a box of Instant Ralston. Then, with your name and address, send 25 cents in coin and an Instant Ralston box top to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. If you don't agree that your binoculars are tops, return them. We'll return your money. That's Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. And now a scene from next week's exciting adventure, Survival in the Ice Desert.
Smoking rockets, Commander. I've never seen so much ice and snow. But I can see it down there, the Colfax mining settlement.
Scan the area due south of it.
Yes. Yeah, there's a ship down there, all right. But, Commander...
What's the matter?
It's Major Robertson's ship, and it's on fire.
Be sure to see the outcome of Buzz Corey's battle of wits with 2 criminals for Survival in the Ice Desert next week on Space Patrol. Space Patrol on ABC Radio every Saturday. Consult your newspaper for time and station. And be sure to join us again when Space Patrol is brought to you on television by those bite-sized cereals in the red and white checkerboard packages. Wheat Chex, Ice Jacks, and good hot Ralston.
But unconscious. Hunter's too smart to carry any dangerous evidence. Look what I found. This card may be a clue we can use. Pete, he's the mechanic that phoned to Bartlett. Let's get him back to his flying field. We may get enough evidence there to smash his rocket. I'm up. I want to take a look at that flyer I had to knock out with a gas gun.
Will wake up soon and be none the worse.
This is what I hope to find. Evidence of how they made their incendiary bombs. This should convince even the district attorney. Carry this to the car.
Hello?
Hello. Is the district attorney home?
No, he'll be back in half an hour. Any message?
No message. I'm bringing someone to see him.
Who is it? Oh, well, if you don't wish to give the name.
didn't get a chance, Pete. The Green Hornet knocked me out. He must have stolen the plane. No, he's still around. It's too tough for me. I'm getting out. You better do the same. Yeah, I know, but he said that... Never mind what he said. Beat it while you got the chance. And keep under cover.
Hello? Yeah, this is Ogden.
This is Pete. The Green Hornet just caught Bartlett. He's taking the DA's home.
Bartlett won't talk.
Yeah, but he's got part of one of those bombs we've been using to burn the ships.
Well, never mind. Get back to the Meadows garage and lay low. D, get a hold of Corey and a couple of boys and take them down to the car right away. Yeah.
Stand by. I want to see the district attorney.
He's the lead.
Stop lying and take me to him.
Green Hornet.
Keep away from that phone till you hear what I have to say.
What do you want?
To bring a racketeer and murderer to justice. This is Phil Bartlett, owner of the flying school. His racket was to enroll students, insure them in the planes, then send them up in ships that were fixed to crash and burn.
Of course, you can prove your charges.
You find parts of an incendiary bomb in here. There are more in a locker out at the flying school. I'd advise you to send men out there to pick them up before they've been removed.
I suppose your object in bringing this man to justice is to eliminate a dangerous rival.
Perhaps. But the only thing that concerns you is that I brought him.
What have you to say about this, Bartlett?
Nothing. Except I'm not going to take the rap for long.
Who's in this with you?
I'll talk at the right time.
Mr. District Attorney, lining up your case, I wish you'd see that Miss Josephine Weaver receives the insurance money she's been cheated out of by Bartlett and his associates. And don't forget to send men to the flying field to pick up those bombs. You can also find a man tied up out there who's just as guilty as Bartlett.
This is the district attorney speaking. Send a squad car to the Bartlett flying field immediately. Close the field and hold anybody you find there until I arrive. And send a radio car to my house. I've got the Green Hornet here.
I admire a public official with courage.
Calling car 92, calling car 2. Go to the district attorney's home. The Green Hornet is there. Hurry, that is all.
Well, good luck with your case. I'm sure that breaking up another racket will greatly benefit your future political career.
Oh, don't go. There are 2 or 3 things I'd like to ask you.
All right, you 2 fellows cover the front and back. Come on, Corey.
You'll have to get the rest of the information from Bartlett, since you insisted on calling the police.
Not a sound out of you.
Hold it, everyone. Now we're going to see who you really are, Mr. Green Hornet.
Friends, the police!
So the Sentinel busts another racket.
You mean the Green Hornet did? It's about time he was being given some of the credit.
Oh, tell it the district attorney. The Sentinel busted this racket and it's going to bust others. Well, since the Sentinel started his campaign, people have written in by the hundreds telling of rackets and abuses. Look at those letters. Take this one, for instance. Why not look into the parking lot racket? Cars are damaged, even stolen. Gas is drained from tanks. Packages and equipment are taken. That's something for you to look into, Jenks.
Oh, that's small-time stuff. The police can handle that.
Well, the police would if they could. But the parking lot owners avoid responsibility of any kind by posting signs, legal or not.
Oh, we're after bigger game.
Most of the complaints concern one particular lot, the Meadow Park lot, especially in regards to cars disappearing. Perhaps I'll take a look at that one myself. I feel like I've been missing a lot of fun.
Don't get your nose punched, boss.
Well, it hasn't been punched for some time. Might do it some good. Say, find Axford for me and tell him to bring around on my old car and his car, too.
Okay?
Why not let Jenks handle this?
Oh, his heart isn't in it. Besides, I want to play some. I'm going to take Michael with me.
Now, I know you'll be heading into trouble.
I hope you're right.
Too bad about Bartlett. But at least he didn't get a chance to talk and involve us.
Have you heard anything from the chief about it?
No, not yet, but I'm expecting to. There he is. Yes?
Who's there?
Monroe and Ogden.
The Hornet is crippling our syndicate. I want the take in all lines stepped up. I'm offering $5,000 to the man who puts the Hornet out of business. Pass the word along.
$5,000. The boys will sure get busy when they hear about that.
How long will you be? A couple of hours.
All right, Corey, I got a hot one for you. The owner spotted him and is trailing him. Here's the license number.
All right, I'll pick up back at the corner and go after him.
What's the idea? You plain spalpeen? I teach you to look where you're going. You think you will?
Say, buddy, I'd like to see the driver that just drove that sedan in.
No sedan come in here.
That's funny. I was sure I saw one come in here.
I'd have seen it if it had, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I guess you would have. Is the boss in?
No, he's out of town. He'll be back next week.
Well, I don't suppose that you saw a sedan come in here either.
You're supposing right, mister.
Huh. Well, I guess there must have been a mistake. Thanks.
Who is that guy? I've heard his voice before.
You got me. His face is familiar, but I can't place him.
You think he's a detective?
So what? He didn't see anything, did he?
Well, what happened to your friends?
They run off. One of them yelled to the other that you was Britt Reed. And about that time, I tripped over the curb.
Did you get their license number?
By golly, I did not.
Well, never mind, I did, but I don't think it'll do us much good. Come on, get in.
Oh, did you find your car?
No.
What do we do?
We'll report it to police as stolen. What do you usually do? Sure my car went into that garage, Cato. Doubly sure since I recognized Pete there.
You mean the mechanic who escaped from the airfield?
Yes. They must have some quick way of hiding stolen cars, and I mean to find out what it is.
You mean the Green Hornet will find out?
Yes, Cato?
The Green Hornet rides tonight. Cato, you stand by.
Who's out here?
Take your hand off that light switch and come over here.
Green Hornet.
Right.
What do you want?
Information.
On what?
Where do you hide your stolen cars?
I don't know nothing about stolen cars.
You're lying.
Oh, no. Green Hornet, I'm going to beat it. It's too tough for me.
Cato, he's too valuable to escape.
Hurry, step right this way, folks, for the most extravagant array of refreshment goodies ever assembled under one roof. Enjoy breathtaking, taste-tempting candies of finest quality. Enjoy popcorn, exploded into tender, delicious, crispy bites of crunchy goodness. Enjoy the tops in cool, refreshing soft drinks. If you want to enjoy some refreshments, this is your opportunity. There will now be a short intermission.
I am backstage at the Michiana Mucha Lucha event with Fightin' Irish and Super Diva. Gentlemen, how are you this evening?
Wonderful! I'm fine now. I love bony men.
Oh. So, tell me, do you have any particular strategy for the evening?
Well, first, I'm going to get out there, right? I'm going to get them, and I'm going to cuddle them, and I'm going to rub on them, and I'm going to give them a big wet clothesline.
Ooh. And you, sir?
As fighting Irish, I like to get them on the run, and I keep them on the run. And then I go until I win.
That's true. That's real true. I've seen him do that all the time. He just goes to the bathroom.
Oh, dear.
I watch.
So, tell me, are either of you stronger than the son of Hercules by chance?
Hercules?
Yes.
Are we talking Steve Reeves or Lou Ferrigno?
No, this would be the son of Hercules, not technically Hercules himself.
I'll tell you what, I love Lou Ferrigno, and then when I die, I hope he comes and picks me up with his big strong arms and throws me into his bed, and then after we're done, he can throw me into space, and I'll make a constellation.
Oh. And you, sir, I imagine you are at least as strong as the son of Hercules, if not more so.
At least half as strong. At least half as strong.
I imagine you could take on a dragon all by yourself.
2 dragons, perhaps, and maybe a Wookalar.
Oh, dear.
A Minotaur?
That as well.
I like to wrestle a Minotaur, or ride a Minotaur. Is that a guy with like half man, half beast?
That's a centaur.
That would be a centaur.
Well, forget Minotaurs,
yes.
I like centaurs.
But a man who would be a centaur would be hung as a horse.
Well, he can hang me with
it. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So, do you have anything coming up soon? Any particular strong matches or...
Strong matches? I love strong matches. Well, besides tonight. March 23rd, it is the Michiana Pro Wrestling Grand Prix.
Ooh.
We're having all types of things, besides wrestling, because everybody loves it. I think we're the best kept secret in Michiana. If I said that correctly, I probably didn't.
Will both of you be there?
Absolutely.
But don't plan on seeing him.
Where will this take place?
The Elkhart 4-H Fair, County Fairgrounds.
Excellent.
And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a festival. It's going to be a party. So you can come out. We're going to have wrestling trivia so you can win DVDs and other stuff like that. We're going to have a lot of vendors, people selling art, selling T-shirts.
Will anyone win, say, a hug from you?
Everybody was winning a hug from me.
Or say a tackle from you?
Absolutely. Just to buy a ticket, you get 1 free tackle.
Excellent. Well, this...
I want a tackle.
This is Victor von Psychotron, along
Psychotron,
with
Sandwich.
Fightin' Irish and Super Diva, telling all of you to stay weird.
of tomorrow will be filled with wondrous things. What about life? Your life and mine. Will we change? Will we be happier? You know, some persons contend that the drama of daily life remains constant and will remain so forever. I wonder. Perhaps together we can find a clue to the answer on tonight's Tales of Tomorrow.
Professor Blankfoot! It's Dr. Borden! They must have made their way to the river by this time. They're probably waiting for us on the boat.
You just better hope they are, Brennig.
Oh? What does that mean?
You know very well. We were due here 15 days ago, with the safari and the supplies.
I see. I suppose it's my fault. The bearers deserted us.
Yes. All your fault. As a guide, you ought to know how to handle your men, but you were vicious, inhuman toward them. I don't blame them in the least for deserting us. And what's more, when we get back to civilization, I'm going to press charges against you.
Are you now, really?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. When we get back to civilization, there'll be charges pressed. Only it'll be I who'll do the pressing. When I'm finished, you'll see every last deserter strung up to the highest scaffold in the north. That I promise. Oi! Oi! Get a move on! Get a move on!
Stop it! Isn't it enough you've got him carrying your gear, too?
Well, here's the crater.
Tom! Susan!
They were here. They'd have answered long ago.
We only had food enough for 10 days at the most. I hope we're not too late.
Well, there's one way to find out, for sure. See? What did I tell you? Plenty of food. They're probably waiting for us on the boat this very minute. Let's get going.
No. We'll spend the night here.
Why?
Because it's still 6 long miles to the river.
We can cover that in a couple of hours.
No. The boy is completely exhausted, and so am I. We'll spend the night here.
All right. Hello? What is it?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Looks like a dried-out watermelon.
If it were 100 times smaller, I'd almost think it was a cocoon.
A cocoon?
This is strange. Specimens of the meteorite, papers, notes, instruments. They're all here. Blankfoot would never leave these things here.
Perhaps they decided to travel light.
Never. Not Blanford. He'd have given up taking food to save space for these specimens.
What's your theory?
They must still be here. Somewhere. What is it? It's Blanford. Tom Pierce.
Well, they couldn't have died of starvation. There was plenty of food.
They didn't die of starvation. Their throats are pierced. Some giant leech of an animal has drained them of every drop of blood. Where's Susan? You're safe.
Run away. Hide. There are hundreds of them. Run. Run. There are hundreds of them. Tom? Uncle John. Run. Hide. There they are. There.
Susan! Susan!
Bury them. Tell me, Borden. Was this Professor Blankforth all right?
What do you mean?
Listen to what he says here. August 3rd, the creature died this night. Conclusion, it could not have been of earthly origin. By some miracle, the meteorite brought it here. A sample of life beyond our universe in the form of a monstrous, invisible insect. Now I ask you.
Where'd you find that?
Over there.
Let me see it. Why, it's Blanford's diary. July 23. Pearson discovered a gigantic cocoon this morning at the crater siding. 3 hours later in the work hut, the cocoon released a fully developed, invisible imago, roughly the size of a large dog. We managed to subdue the creature and bound it securely. Since the creature is invisible, we have no way of determining its shape or form. Pearson suggests that we chloroform it and make a plaster cast of it. That way we'd have a solid, dimensional figure. July 23, evening. The plaster model is finished. It is the most dreadful insect I have ever seen.
My, the cocoon released an invisible insect about the size of a large dog.
July 28th. This morning I discovered what the creature feeds on. Its exclusive nutriment is human blood. Which would account for the manner of their deaths. Well, there must be a plaster model of it somewhere around here.
I'll lay you 10 to 1 you'll never find it.
hurry. Not me. What? Who knows what's out there? Risk my neck for his. Never. Oh. He's dead. His throat was pierced. Did you see anything? I saw nothing. Yet I know. I know something was there.
Run away, Hog. There are hundreds of them. Hundreds of them.
The stories you see and hear on Tales of Tomorrow are about people who face strange and unexplainable problems. These stories are created by those whose curiosity about the future and about the universe around us is vivid and compelling. Many of the situations in which the characters find themselves may seem improbable, but are they impossible? Nobody really knows. We do know that the universe that surrounds us is an enormous mystery. Our stories try to break through the barrier of life as we know it to discover in our imaginations what life beyond may be like.
And after you left here, what happened?
We hid ourselves in a cave. We waited. We waited for you to arrive. Then the food we'd taken with us was all gone. Uncle John went out to find some more. It was night. Tom and I were asleep. We didn't even know he'd left. Then Tom went after him.
We're foolish for staying here. We should make a run for it.
Gordon, please don't leave me.
Oh, no, of course I won't, Susan. Miss, you've got to tell me. Is it true that there are invisible things like that outside?
Yes. Yes, it's true. You can't see them, but they're there. Waiting. Oh, it's waiting. Tonight you can hear them. Hundreds of them scratching and growling, trying to get in.
No, Susan, Susan. Hasn't she been through enough? What about me? Do you think I liked this? If they're invisible, how do we know they're not in here already? Well, there are dozens of places right in this room where they could be hiding. If they were in this room, Brannigan, I'm sure we'd know about it by now. Oh, really? I'm not taking any chances. Perhaps they're just waiting for us. Biding their time. Susan, we'll be here all night. I feel sure we're perfectly safe, but if you want, I can give you a sedative.
I don't want to sleep. I don't ever want to sleep.
Listen to them out there. There must be dozens out there. We'll never be able to get out of here.
What is it? They've started again.
Now, don't worry, Susan. We're absolutely safe.
Oh, no, we're not. I told you we should have made a run for it.
Well, nobody stopped you.
Look, one took it way in.
Flanagan, hurry. Barricade that hole. Susan, over here, quickly.
It's in the room. It's in the room.
They're in here. We can't see them. But they're in here somewhere.
Look for any sign of motion. Keep your eyes on everything. If you even think you see something move, fire.
Help me! Look! It's choking me!
I got it! There, I got it! Are you all right? Susan! Something to tie it up with, quickly! Hold it tight while I find it. You might keep it alive while I'll kill it. Cast the rope underneath. Careful. Not too tightly. It's struggling. There now. The rope will hold it. Let's carry it to that cot there.
But it's not possible.
I've given her a sedative. No use, both of us doing without sleep. You take the first shift. I'll wake you up in 2 hours.
Get out of here. Get to the river.
But there are hundreds of those creatures out there.
I don't care. I'll take my chances.
Flanagan! Flanagan, come back here! Flanagan!
Get away from me! Get away!
Dead.
Do you think this did it?
An insecticide. Incredible, but then why not? After all, they are insects. Now look, there's a whole crate of them here. Suit! It's our only chance. We'll each carry as many of these bombs as we can. We'll release a constant spray as we go. Even if it doesn't kill them, it'll stop them from following. With luck, we should make the river by morning. Come on, Susan.
I can't go any farther.
All right. You'll rest a while. When we get to Manaus, we'll inform the authorities. They'll send down a fleet of planes and spray this entire area. See? Look. The river.
Oh, Dr. John.
Come on, Susan.
Apart from Earth, is there life in the universe? Nobody really knows. But it is possible that in the space beyond us, there is life, that there are other suns giving warmth and life to worlds like ours. In the years, in the ages, in the eons ahead, we may find the answer to our questions. We may find that in the space beyond us, beyond the stars, there are worlds with life far richer than our own. Tales of Tomorrow speculates about such a future. Next week, same time, same station, another gripping story on Tales of Tomorrow.
travels faster than the bullets I send after her. You all right, Mr. Britt?
All right, Peter. What happened to Pete?
There was no time to find out. The police came.
Head for home.
Get Meadows on the phone.
I caught the Hornet, but saw that crash coming, and I had to jump.
What makes you think he was killed?
That car of his come roaring up, and the goggle chauffeur jumped out and dragged him out of the wreck. As limp as a wet rag.
Yes, Meadows speaking.
Hey, which one of your men was fool enough to steal Britt Reed's car?
What's that?
Well, it's on the front page of the Sentinel. Weren't you in enough trouble letting the Green Hornet find your place without stealing that car?
I didn't know it was Reed's car. I'll get it out of here before it can be traced. You needn't worry about the Hornet. He's dead.
Dead? What do you mean? Good. Get Reed's car off your hands and we're setting pretty.
Right. The job that Corey brought in yesterday belonged to Britt Reed.
Yeah, I know, but...
What's been done to it?
Nothing. It's still in the shop.
Answer the phone, Lou.
Hello. Hello. Meadows speaking.
Yes, Mr. Meadows, this is Lou.
Don't alter that black sedan that just came in. It's Britt Reed.
She's so hot it smokes. Run it over to the junkyard tonight and have them break it up.
The police commissioner is here, Mr. Reed.
Oh, send him in. Hello, Commissioner. What can I do for you?
I just want to pin a medal on the Sentinel. Your tip on the Meadows Auto Park will enable us to smash the accessory racket wide open.
The accessory racket?
Sure. These crooked auto parks strip cars of accessories and replace them with inferior articles. Then they dispose of their loot in their own stores.
Don't you think there's a connection between this racket and the outfits that are stealing cars?
Sure there is. The small fry we've caught either can't or won't give us a lead to the higher-ups. Maybe it's the Green Hornet himself.
No.
What do you know about the Green Hornet in this case?
Well, nothing, but I don't think he's a criminal. He's had a hand in breaking up every one of these rackets.
The district attorney thinks he's just clearing away competition. After all, he has a couple of murders to his credit.
That's not been proved. He's helped the police in every instance. And as a reward, this paper puts a price on his head.
All right, Miss Kate. But when I catch your bandit boyfriend, I'm going to charge you with being an accessory. You can quote me as giving the Sentinel credit for smashing the accessory racket.
Thanks, I'll do it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Reed, I got a line on some of the men that stole your car.
All right, Michael, let's have it.
I was checking the junkyards like you told me, and at a place over on the east side, what do you think I saw?
Well, come on. This is no guessing game.
It was one of the fellas that lifted your bus off the lot.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Of course, he's not there now. He was just driving away when I spotted him.
Well, let's go take a look at that junkyard.
Sure.
Hey, Dean.
What'd you find out?
Everything's quiet at the junkyard. The police haven't connected it with the Meadows Auto Park.
Good.
leaving.
What can I do for you? I'm looking for a motor that would do in a powerboat. I guess I can fix you up. Jake. These gents are looking for a motor. Show them what we've got.
All right, right over here. So they didn't connect this yard with the parking lot, eh?
Well, anyway, Reed's given us a chance with that job the chief ordered. What are you guys doing here?
Pipe down, Slim. Those two birds that just came in are newspaper men.
The young fellow's Britt Reed, editor of the Sentinel.
Well, there they are. Look them over. Maybe they'll find something there you can use.
Thanks. Give me that list of numbers.
Why pick my place for your dirty work? I don't like those kind of accidents.
You'll have an accident you like less if you don't obey orders.
Why, you...
Suffering snakes.
Wait a minute, Michael.
All right.
Hey, Jake. Come here a minute.
Yeah?
This one ought to be all right if the cylinders aren't scored.
This is a junkyard, not a showroom. You've got to take them as you find them.
Can't you find what you want?
No, they all seem to be in pretty bad shape.
Well, take a look at this one. Practically new.
I think we're spotted.
Come down out of there, you murdering blackguard!
Take away that gun. It was just an accident.
Well, it sure picked a fine place to happen. Oh, I'm sorry, men. I don't know how that wreck got up there.
Well, nobody was hurt, so forget it.
We'd better tip Meadows that the junkyard is spotted.
The whole works will be spotted if we don't stop Reed. Next time I'll use a gun.
How many men you got working here?
Just me and Jake.
Well, I guess you haven't got anything here we can use.
Where's Meadows?
In the office. What's wrong?
Plenty.
I tell you, Reed, that was no accident. It was attempted murder.
You're right, Axford. If only you didn't get a bullet in your back when you lugged out that gun of yours.
But ain't we going to get them?
It's a job for the police. You and I are in the newspaper business.
Britt Reed has spotted the junkyard. He was out there looking for his car.
He wouldn't find anything. It's still here.
But we tried to get him and missed.
What do you mean, missed?
We trailed Reed to the junkyard.
No, my car wasn't there, Commissioner. There's no doubt the yard is connected with the other rackets in some way.
Get him to us. We've spotted the place.
I'll send Axford along to identify the men in case you catch them.
The big reporter was suspicious, but Reed just took it as an accident.
It's no fault of yours the whole thing wasn't bungled. We can't send Reed's car out there now.
Drop it in the river.
We can't drive that far through the streets with every prowl car in town on the lookout for it. It's got to be destroyed. Put a time bomb in it. Axford has gone with the police, Mr. Britt.
Well, we must get back before he returns.
The Green Hornet will hunt Mr. Meadows?
I'm convinced that garage is the headquarters for the car stealing racket. Meadows must face the Green Hornet tonight.
What time is she set for?
Exactly 11. Just gives me plenty of time to get the car to that vacant lot.
Keep her here a little while.
What for? Why not run her out now?
If we keep her on that vacant lot too long, the police may find her before 11 o'clock.
Silence your motor. Wait here. Sorry, you asked for it.
Hold her here a little longer. I'll tell you when to go.
All right, Mr. Meadows.
Turned off that light.
I did.
The Green Hornet.
Lower your voice. I want some information concerning the car stealing racket.
Car stealing?
Yes. I happen to know you're a member of the crime syndicate in this town. That you're a director of the crooked accessory stores. And you're the real owner of Slim's junkyard. We even have a shop here in this building to alter stolen cars. I can give the police enough information to send you to the pen for 20 years.
What do you want?
The name of the big boss, back of this crime ring. I'll give you 1 minute to talk, Meadows.
6 minutes till that bomb cracks off. That's cutting it pretty fine.
Run her out now.
Meadows says to wait.
Not me. I'm taking her out.
All right, time's up.
I don't know his name. I can show you how you can reach him. Come this way.
All right, but no tricks.
him in Brooke Reed's car.
We hope you have enjoyed our latest double feature. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also, be sure to check out our Twitter page, our Facebook fan page if you wish, and especially our blog, which has all sorts of information about the films seen on Weird-O-Rama, as well as the television programs and convention appearances by myself. So, for all of us at Weird-O-Rama, this is Victor von Psychotron telling all of you to stay weird.